Hey party people, Jeff here. Before we dive into our episode this week, our super fun live show from MAGLabs, Roll for Shoes with TV's Noah Houlihan, I have 3 quick things I want to throw out. 1, mission accomplished. Still on Kickstarter, about 2 weeks left in the campaign. If you haven't backed it, go do that. We are so close to getting Erica Jappel to write a mission dossier for the game, which I think is going to be absolutely awesome, so check that out if you haven't. 2, Noah is one of the hosts of Stay Doomed, a podcast focused on TV shows that ran 1 season or less, lost media, backdoor pilots, that sort of thing, figuring out if these shows should have carried on and had a second life or if they should have stayed doomed. I mention all of that to say that producer Jen Frank and I just guessed it on an episode. We watched Crybaby Lane, which was a lost Nickelodeon film that was weird and sort of bad, but a lot of fun to watch. You can find that in the show notes. I think it's a great episode, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. And 3, on a technical level, this was Sunday at a convention, and I had run 4 panels that weekend, and I had a head cold. So just on a pure technical level, get ready. I have very little voice. My throat is very scratchy in this episode. I realize it's not the best audio thing, but I wanted to give you a heads up. And with all that said, let's get started with the show.
Here we go. Infinite lives. We got infinite lives. Never say never. We're gonna live forever. Infinite.
Hey, party people. Welcome once again to the Party of One podcast, the actual play RPG podcast where the gaming table is always set for 2. I am your host, Jeff Stormer, operating with the sorest throat in the world.
Congrats.
Thank you. We worked hard for it. We put in a lot of man hours, and we made it. We made it to the top. This is a special live edition coming to you from MAGLabs in Alexandria, Virginia. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you for having us, everyone.
Yeah, make some noise to show how live this is.
It is the most live.
Yeah.
Maximum live. Party of One is an actual play podcast focused on 2-player role-playing experiences. Every week, Jeff Stormer, that's me, sits down with friends to play a 2-player game, share some laughs, maybe a few tears, and have a really good time. New episodes drop every Tuesday at partyofonepodcast.com. My guest this week, friend of the show, first guest ever on the podcast, my good friend and yours, Plus 2 Comedies, Noah Houlihan. Noah, thank you for coming on Party of One.
Thanks for having me back. I'm super excited. I never get to play any tabletop games because I'm usually busy. Look at all the things I do.
I know you
on
do
the
so many.
PowerPoint.
You do so many things. I put them on a PowerPoint. You are part of Plus 2 Comedy.
Yes, I am.
You are one of the hosts of the brand new Stay Doomed podcast.
Yes, it is a new podcast where we watch a show that ran 1 season or less and decide whether it should stay doomed or we should have stayed tuned to it. They usually stay doomed because they're bad.
Yeah, most shows are canceled for a reason.
For a reason, yeah.
You are also part of Cosplay Professional Wrestling.
Yes! I am the very devious Giovanni of Team Rocket, and I am the advocate for our current Pokemon champion, CM Pikachu.
You are also the host of Game the Gamer.
I am the host of Game the Gamer. It's like Cutthroat Kitchen, but with video games. It's coming to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming very soon. And
I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, but you look a lot like a guy that commentates for Chikara Pro Wrestling named Scott Holiday.
Yeah, Scott Holiday is definitely not me, but he looks identical to me.
And sounds a lot like
me. And
he
is the voice behind...
Also, he wears a purple shirt.
He wears a purple shirt. It's kind of like the one I'm wearing right now. And he is a commentator for Chikara Pro Wrestling. You can check out all the matches he's commentated on chikaratopia.com. And his new podcast, Wrestlers Watching Wrestling, where Scott sits down with different professional wrestlers to watch their own professional wrestling matches and do commentary over those.
It feels like it's kind of narrowing in on your territory, honestly, that he would start a podcast. I feel like the two of you should be aware of each other, and I'm a little... I feel like I'd be a little bit...
I listened to it recently, and I realized that his opening is very similar
the
way I open a podcast.
Okay.
So.
This feels like a rivalry is brewing.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally.
I'm going to have to take him out.
So, our game this week...
I'm Scott Holiday. Did you guys get that?
Did you get what we were doing?
I'm actually
that was
Scott
the joke.
Holiday. Yeah, okay.
See, what I should have done was put a picture of Scott Holiday up.
Yeah, as comparison.
This week's game, I'm very excited. This is one of my favorite games. This is a game we played before on the show. We are playing a little game that is kind of perfect for lightweight, pick-up, silly, fun adventures. We are playing a game called Roll for Shoes.
Yeah.
This, on screen right now for our live audience, is the entire game. I will read it out, I will explain it to Noah, and then I will give you our setup.
Oh my god, shoes.
So, the way the system works is this. You have 1 skill at the moment. Do anything, level 1. When I ask you what you do, you tell me what you do, and you roll a number of 6-sided dice equal to one of your skills that you choose to use.
Okay.
If you roll higher than the number that I roll on a d6, you win. The thing you want to do happens. If you roll lower, you fail, something else happens and complicates your story. If by chance you roll all 6s on your roll, so for do anything level 1, you roll 1 6, you get a new skill at level 2 that is more specific than your skill at level 1. So, I rolled a 6. Now my level 1 skill becomes level 2 skill. I was rolling to host a con panel. I get professional podcaster level 2. When I want to do things that a professional podcaster can do, I will roll 2 dice and take the higher result.
Okay, so the level is the number of dice you roll.
Yes. And if I roll all 6s on a level 2 roll, hey, I got all 6s. Now I get a level 3 skill that is even more specifically like Audacity sound checking.
Okay,
which is an important skill to make sure that we're not peaking and that the audio sounds good.
Okay,
it's more specific but more powerful.
Gotcha.
Do you understand the rules?
Yes, I believe I do. Does the crowd?
Do you understand the rules, crowd?
All right, good.
All right, excellent. Are you ready to go?
I believe so.
Actually, I asked you what you wanted to play, and you pitched me a very specific genre.
Yeah, my absolute favorite genre of film is murder game show.
Murder game show.
Battle Royale, Hunger Games, The Condemned starring Stone Cold Steve Austin, all of those, anything with very strict rules and your life is on the line, I think those shows are amazing. Whodunit? I'm sorry? Whodunit? We just did that episode of Stay Doomed, actually. Thank you. Whodunit's a great murder game show.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Thanks, fans.
Clue.
Yeah, Clue's another
works.
great murder game show. So, yeah, anything where it's like there's rules, you have to play, or you die.
Yeah.
I love that.
And that is what we are doing today. As Noah Houlihan, you have been invited to Getaway Island.
Getaway Island?
Getaway Island.
All right.
It's a fabulous prize package. You have received a first-class ticket to a small island somewhere. They didn't really specify where, which was a little bit weird.
Cool.
You've been dropped off on the island. You're on the beach, and a loudspeaker comes on and says, "Welcome to Getaway Island, the world's most exciting game show."
Excellent.
The objective is simple. What is the name of this show?
Getaway Island.
What's the first word of that?
Get.
That's technically, yes, I guess. What's the second word of our name?
Out.
No.
No, it wasn't. Get away. Oh, A.
Your objective is simply, and this is about when you hear the whirring in the airs,
Yeah.
get away.
Get away. All
And
right.
you see basically like balls, but with like whirling saw blades on them coming rapidly towards you. You're on a beach.
Ooh.
There is like a rowboat, open water, buzzsaw death blades coming towards you. What do you do?
Oh, so the rowboat is the only
And
available.
then there's jungle behind you, but anything can be in that jungle.
I don't think I would trust the rowboat, so I think I would run into the jungle.
All right, give me a roll to run safely into the jungle. I
Yeah.
will roll also with my level 1 skill of oppose anything.
Okay, so I rolled a 6.
You got a 6. Noah, you are so good at navigating the jungle or
Yes.
running. You get a new skill.
My new skill is jungle awareness.
Jungle awareness. You are a master of jungle awareness. When you want to navigate the jungle, you will roll 2 dice and take the higher result.
All right.
So tell me, what do you find in the jungle that will help you in your efforts to get away?
I find a helicopter. No,
We can go with that. You find
holy hell, crap.
you
There's an
found-
entire helicopter in here.
There's a helicopter. There's no, fuel.
Okay.
And you don't know how to fly. Well, you might. I don't know. You can try, but it might go very badly. But those buzzsaw blades are still coming right towards you. And if you don't do anything about them, they're going to hit that helicopter. It's probably going to explode.
There's no fuel in it.
Yeah, but it's metal scraping metal, and there's wood everywhere. It probably just rained, so everything is, damp.
I think I'm going to use my jungle awareness
Okay.
to create some sort of camouflage.
I like that.
And
Roll me
this
those
way,
2 dice.
This way, the saw blades won't see me.
That makes sense. I rolled a 5. You have to roll at least one.
I rolled a 6.
All right, you got a 5. Your high result was a 5.
Oh,
Take
okay.
the
So
high
it's
roll.
just all right. It's that combination.
Let's take the high roll.
Okay, I didn't understand the rules. I wooed earlier, but apparently I didn't understand.
Yeah, see, that was a false woo.
Yeah, I apologize. So yeah, 5
Please
is
only
my high
woo
roll.
if you're being honest.
I apologize. Woo.
All right, thank you for the honest woo. So you, we're gonna call that a partial success. You are able to camouflage either yourself or the helicopter. Which do you choose? Do you want to protect the helicopter and have to continue to avoid the buzzsaw blades, or sacrifice the helicopter, but the things will crash into it and you will no longer be chased by whirring buzzsaw blades?
Can I camouflage the helicopter and then get in the helicopter?
You can try to get into the helicopter, but it's locked and you would have to make a roll for that. And I don't think that's jungle awareness.
This is a crap helicopter.
Well, the door's locked. How would you unlock a door?
All right.
Give me that dice roll.
All right, apparently that's the plan.
That's one dice.
I've camouflaged the helicopter.
All right.
Window breaking.
No, I might need that window for the
I've rolled a
helicopter to
5.
work. Oh, perfect. All right, so I try to get in the helicopter. I roll a 6.
Oh my God.
I am the master of lockpicking.
Are you, or do you have a helicopter? What's your new skill?
I could just have specific knowledge of this helicopter, so I know how to open the door to that. All right, I'm writing down this helicopter.
This one helicopter. This is your helicopter.
Oh yeah, this is my PT 8000 cruiser.
Yeah, there it is. Your PT Cruiser.
Yeah, it looks like a PT cruiser, but
With
it's
just a helicopter blades
with
on
a helicopter.
top.
Yeah,
It's not
solid.
the coolest helicopter that you've
No.
ever seen. It's not the best.
It's the one I could afford.
Okay. So you climb into your PT Cruiser.
PT 8000.
PT 8000 Cruiser. Sorry, that's what makes it a
That's
helicopter.
what makes it a helicopter. Yeah.
You hit the ignition. The wheels start turning.
Oh, this is a bad helicopter.
It's
We're
actually
gonna
just
drive it around.
It's sort of just a tire on top that is spinning that's going to give it its lift.
Okay.
You lift into the skies, and now you are locked in aerial combat
Oh,
with
sweet.
these buzzsaw blades.
Luckily, I know how to use this helicopter.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I guess I'm not camouflaged anymore in the sky. It just looks like a flying bush.
Yeah. Hey, that bush is flying.
All right, so aerial combat with these
Flying buzzsaw blades.
Well, you know, every PT 8000 cruiser has a missile launcher.
For
on
sure,
it.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna shoot these.
Fire those missiles.
Yeah, and I know how to use this helicopter. So.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, sweet. I rolled a 6.
All right, you blew that thing up.
I would have to get 2 6s.
2 6s,
for
yes.
me to increase
Yes.
my skills.
You
Okay.
can please woo.
Woo.
Thank you. Now you know the rules of
I
the
know
game.
the rules. I understand completely.
Okay, so you blow up these boring buzzsaw blades, and the voice comes onto the speaker of your PT 8000 cruiser.
Yeah.
Congratulations, contestant! You have completed the first challenge. That means you win a fabulous prize.
Oh, sweet.
You have been enrolled in the Ham of the Month Club.
Oh. I'm gonna
A
roll
market
my
value of $62 per
Hold on,
year.
I'm marking down ham. Ham of the month.
Please make sure. Yes, please write that down.
Month. I may need that as a bargaining chip later.
That's a good point. It does have a market value of $62
$62
annually.
annually. Oh.
Annually.
And I'm getting ham every month.
Yes.
Let's divide that by 12.
Please do those numbers, because
All
I'm
right.
not sure how much ham that is.
I think. Oh, that's not a lot of ham. That's like 5/12
Yep.
of ham.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Cool. Thanks.
I mean, how much money is that?
How much money is $62? It's $62.
No, ham, all of that.
Yeah,
Per pound, that's probably like a pound of ham, maybe.
that's not bad. That's not bad. Guys, I have ham.
All
I have
right.
ham in a helicopter.
All right, so you are in the helicopter. Now, are you ready for your next challenge?
Woo.
Remember how we said there was no fuel in that helicopter?
That's something I knew because I know how to use my helicopter. Oh no, there's no fuel in
There's no
this.
fuel in this helicopter. Your next challenge is to land a crashing helicopter.
Fly it into the sky.
All right. Well, luckily, fumes. There's some fumes.
There's some fumes.
All right. Luckily,
Running it at that low engine's gonna mess it up. You're gonna get some sediment moving around. It's gonna really affect the mileage.
all right. So I look around. Is there like a safe place for me to land this?
You can roll jungle awareness.
Oh yeah. Let me use my jungle awareness and see if I can.
I got a 2, so you in fact
4. So.
you find on the opposite side of the island there is a helipad, but you're going to have to make a very rough landing to get there.
Okay, so I'm going to.
It's going to have to require very graceful management of this helicopter.
Yes.
To land it safely.
Luckily,
on
I
that
have a
helipad.
skill with this helicopter, and I'm gonna try to fly it over there.
I've been rolling very badly for this.
I'm gonna go over there very very gently and using very few fuel. All right, I rolled a 3.
All right, I rolled a 1. So yeah, you managed to you bump it up.
Sweet.
It's a PT Cruiser, so it gets pretty beat up
All
because
right,
they're
cool.
not great cars.
All right, awesome. So, but I land the
You land it fairly safely on the
All right.
helipad.
prize.
You get a prize. You get the complete works of Smash Mouth.
All right, Smash Mouth on
VHS.
weird VHS.
Concert footage.
That's not convenient.
It's not. You're gonna have to buy a VCR.
I didn't even win a VCR.
No, that's
some-
the next challenge.
Someone once told me that the world was gonna roll me.
Yep, they sure did.
And here we are now. Get ready for lots of Smash Mouth.
Yep,
Whatever
there's
it
gonna be a
is.
lot of them coming. A lot of them. They're gonna start coming and they're not gonna stop coming.
Yeah, they don't start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. So yeah, I've landed. Go ahead. I'm clearly the best at this show.
You are clearly the best at this show. You can see a boat about a mile offshore.
Oh, that's far.
So it's just, you see the tiniest dot of it, and they're like, if you can get to that boat, you could probably get off the island and win Getaway Island.
Okay.
But it's going to require getting to that boat, and it's a ways off, and you're on land, and you have no
Yes.
fuel in your helicopter.
I can't roll for refuel helicopter. I'm at
You could.
I'm at a heliport.
You could.
would think that there would be fuel here.
Roll a 3.
I rolled a 6.
All right, you-
I refuel the helicopter.
You find a barrel of fuel.
I'm sorry for the lack of drama in this show based on Jeff's terrible rolls.
It's dice. That's how the dice roll, baby.
All right, I refuel my helicopter.
You refuel the helicopter.
And I get back in.
At that moment, though, you realize that this is a helipad, but it was not a helipad built for your helicopter.
Oh,
Which is
no.
when you see the black dots in the sky start to form into Apache helicopters.
Oh, no.
Missiles start flying down.
Well, let me ask you this,
Yes.
Jeff. I have great jungle awareness.
Yes, you do.
And I can work real well with this helicopter.
Yeah.
And it's currently camouflaged for jungle usage.
Sure.
Can I combine these skills?
No.
Damn.
I'm going to say no.
All right, so I scream, I have ham! And hope that they don't do anything. All right, I guess I have to escape on my helicopter.
Yeah.
That seems to be the safest thing to do. All right.
I got a 5.
I got a 4.
Oh, man, they've torn up your helicopter. It's badly damaged.
Oh,
You've had
no.
to flee into the jungle.
All right, luckily I have great jungle
You
awareness.
have great jungle awareness.
And unfortunately, I only know how to fly that helicopter.
Roll me to not get lost.
Not get lost.
Oh, I got a 6.
Oh, boy.
I got a 6.
I got a 5. I somehow got lost in the jungle. I'm very aware.
Well, you turn and you actually, you turn and you trip and you fall down a hill.
Oh, no.
You find yourself in a cave.
One of those hilly jungles.
And in that cave, you actually watch a crew member on that cave. You watch a crew member for Getaway Island. He's wearing a black mask so you don't see his face.
Oh, okay.
To protect his identity because this is technically considered a crime against
Yeah,
humanity.
yeah, it's kidnapping
Yeah.
and attempted murder.
So you see him run off and you see in his hands like a tiny brown furry object. And you're like, what does he carry? And then you hear the bear go, hey. Seems like that crew member just stole a baby bear.
Stole a baby bear.
Mama bear is coming.
Oh, all right.
What do you do?
I'm going to see. I'm guessing the cave does not count as jungle anymore, so I can't try to camouflage.
No. You can try to run into the jungle. Lose it in the jungle.
Well, that's the safest thing for me to do because I can use both of my skills. So I'm going to run out of this cave and
All right.
lose it in the jungle here. That is a 6.
I also got a 6.
What
So
does that mean?
it means that you lose the bear, but you are not able to save the bear cub.
Oh no!
And now you just feel you're like, man, I really hope that they return that bear cub to its mother.
I'll add that to my list.
It's just sort of a general sense of like unease.
Bummed.
Yep, you're kind of just bummed, honestly. You're like,
Ouch.
man, I really wish I could have done something about that. Maybe gotten like a cool opportunity and be like, I'm in front of the guy. But now you just kind of feel bad.
It ain't no joke because that baby's life has been revoked.
Yep, there it is.
Listen to the Smash Mouth reference,
Smash
guys.
Mouth
Get on board,
reference.
please.
I feel like we should have a drinking game. I feel like this should be the drinking game, right?
Yes, yeah. If you want to drink when we mention Smash Mouth.
I mean,
but also
more-
chug a beer for all the ones that we've done previously.
You know that I also want to be drinking every time we make a Smash Mouth reference.
Excellent, yes. Sadly, this is Sunday at MAGLabs, and I have to operate a vehicle soon.
That is
so
correct.
The drinking had to have ended.
That is correct.
Is it a helicopter that you know how to operate?
Yeah, do I? Yes, my car is the PT 8000 Cruiser. So it should be a quick ride home.
Yeah.
I just got to fuel up.
You just gotta fuel up, which means finding fuel.
Yes. So, all right, so I'm in the jungle.
You're in the jungle.
I've lost the bear.
You've lost the bear.
I got to go find that boat.
You gotta go find that boat. You gotta find your helicopter. You gotta find something.
All right, so I would find it weird that there'd be another helicopter just hanging out here.
Search for another.
You could search for an exact replica of your helicopter.
Actually, this is what I want to do. I just saw a staff member, so I now know that there has to be some way for staff to constantly keep an eye on me. And with my jungle awareness, I would be able to identify perhaps like a secret crew tunnel.
I like that.
That would take me right to the boat.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. You find a secret tunnel.
Nice.
You lift up a hatch.
Cool.
Leads you down a staircase.
Yes. I find
Elaborate.
Desmond.
Basically, like picture like the picture X-Men layers from the first X-Men movie, where it's all that kind of fake-looking chrome.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's just
It's like, oh,
tunnels.
you guys live in a set.
Yeah, right. That's clearly a soundstage, and there are people running around. There's like 4 guys in lab coats that just stop when they see you. What do? Holding like clipboards. They're just like, you shouldn't be here.
Oh, I'm going to intimidate one of them.
All right, roll me that do anything roll.
All right. It's not a jungle
I
intimidate.
rolled a 2.
I rolled a 5.
They run screaming.
Oh, well, I'm trying to grab one.
grab one.
Yeah. Hey, take me away from here.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
All right.
Intimidate again.
Yeah, I punch him.
You've got him though. You've got a hold of him.
I punched him. I was like, tell me everything you know.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
All right. So we can technically get you to the boat, but it's a trap. They're gonna like light the boat on. You're gonna have to take like an escape boat, a jet ski. It was gonna be a jet ski chase. It's a whole elaborate thing, and it's gonna lead you back to the island. The idea is that you're gonna keep ending up back on the island to fill up time until they just send out guys with guns to shoot you. That's
right.
gonna be the final challenge.
I punch him again.
All right.
And I'm like, how do I get off this island? I rolled a 4.
I also rolled a 4.
I hurt my hand.
Technically, if you... Well, I guess technically if you hold hot... I think the idea was, like, remember Running Man, where they hold the guy hostage at the end? Mm-hmm. And it's like, and the Running Man games. The creator's a big fan of murder game shows.
Oh, sweet.
And so wanted to, like, kind of engineer that experience, but we were all kind of like... Nobody's gonna like make all of those cognitive leaps because like that's sort of a stretch to get there.
Yeah, we'd have to find someone who loves murder game shows
right.
to do
So
this.
like that's probably like that's technically the out, but like there's a lot. You're never supposed to like know that. It's a whole separate thing. It kind of overcomplicated the premise, honestly. We had the game show laid out, and then the CEO came in and was like, "What if we instituted like a secret ending?"
Okay,
It's
all right.
a lot.
All right. Well, how do I achieve said ending?
I guess you just have to go to the bottom floor of our underground compound, but there's gonna be like traps and guards and stuff.
Okay, take me there.
I'm rolling dice.
6.
I rolled a 1, and you get a new skill.
All right, my new skill is befriending.
Befriending
Making
scientists.
friends.
No, befriending scientists.
That's really specific. I'd rather keep it open in case I run into another human. So I'm really
Making
good
friends.
at making friends. Yeah.
Social skills.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Smash Mouth covered that song.
They did. You know
Yes.
what? That technically counts.
Make friends.
You know what?
Yeah.
I feel for you. I want you to win this because I don't like working here. And he shows
Yes.
you like a wrist thing. And he's like, but if I try to leave, I'll blow up. Again, murder game show reference.
Yeah.
They went really hard with it.
Yeah. Good theming.
So yeah, all right. I can show you. I can walk you through a lot of the process.
All right, cool.
And so
my
he takes you down.
I will try to get that. I will remove that thing from your wrist, I promise, and we will get out of here alive.
Thank you. I believe you, and I'm going to hold you to that.
Excellent. Friends.
So he walks you through some tunnels. He walks you through some labs.
Yeah.
You come to a checkpoint with 2 armed guards, and they kind of like raise their guns. They're like, "I'm pretty sure that's not a scientist."
Oh.
What do you do? Your friend is like, "Well, it's just he's new, so he
I
doesn't have the."
I
outfit
befriend
you-"
them.
All right.
Yes.
It's a 2.
To 6.
All right.
Man, do I befriend them.
You sure do.
It turns out it's a guy I know from high school.
Wow.
I was like, Craig?
What? Dude! What are you doing here?
Escaping! You want to come?
I do!
Let's go!
Oh, man.
Bring all your guns!
I will! Do you still play Halo?
Not as much as I used to. They
All
shut down the
right.
servers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bummer. I've moved on to
You
I'm
on
more of a-
Reddit?
I'm on Reddit. I am.
Cool,
Yeah.
I'll friend you on Reddit.
Yeah, friend me on Reddit.
I don't know if we have a friend function on Reddit.
Yeah,
but
it's a follow thing. I'm the mod of our podcast.
Okay, yeah, I'll
so
follow
can
you.
check that out.
What's a podcast?
We had a long walk, I assume. I'll explain on the way.
Wait, what about the second guy? There was two.
Billy! Dude!
If you still want to play Halo, I set up a fan server.
Oh my god! Oh, sweet. Let's
Do you
do
want
it.
to? Do you want to do it right now? Dude, I got a Halo. I got a Halo in the break room. 4
Alright.
TVs.
All right, we go play
There's
Halo.
2 of
we
us.
go play Halo.
There's your friend and you.
All right, we can play Halo.
All
we
right.
go play Halo.
Roll to play Halo.
I only
I
have
rolled a
dice.
1.
I rolled a 2.
You
we,
were-
we win at Halo.
You win at Halo.
Sweet.
You
I
unlock
really
a-
wanted a 6. I really wanted to have Halo skills at the end of this.
You unlock a secret achievement that you have never gotten in the time that you've been playing the original Halo, which probably hasn't been in a while. I don't know if they had achievements in that.
No,
time.
I don't think that was a big thing then.
Well, you did, and you're
Cool.
like, wow, I didn't even know that was a thing that they had.
Oh, sweet. I love that the pistol zooms.
It's real cool.
I hate that they took that out. So, good game.
All right, great game.
Let's escape now.
Okay, but what about Smash though?
All
right, let's play some Smash.
Let's play some Smash Brothers.
I got a 4.
I got a
I
3.
beat
I
you
lost
Smash.
at Smash. I don't want to play this stupid game anymore.
Nope, Noah's leaving. Noah is leaving the podcast. To be fair though, like they didn't tell you that it was going to be Wii U Smash. Like you were like, oh, we're going to play
I
Melee.
like Wii U Smash. I like playing Duck Hunt. Now you made the story even sadder. That main Duck Hunt.
Nah, they were playing Bayonetta though. and-
Yeah. I don't have any of the DLC.
Yeah, so like they kind of knew that they were gonna run you a little bit. It was kind of their game.
Hey, just for the record, I think it's weird that you guys have a Wii U and the DLC and don't know what a podcast is. Hey, let's escape. Let's escape the island.
All right, fine. Unless you want to play Street Fighter.
No, let's
all right,
go.
all
Let's
right,
go.
all right.
Let's
Well,
go.
later.
Let's go.
Let's bring the consoles just in case.
Yeah. All right, cool.
So they navigate you through, and what I'm gonna say happens next is you get to like the grand observation facility with cameras all over the island, and you see that there are in fact like several other people who have also been dropped off on the island at the same time. There are like scientists watching, there are producers commenting like, oh, you should probably fire bees at them. You
Okay.
shoot bees at them, that'd be great. Oh, what if we unleashed like a robot lizard? That'd be cool. And there's just people walking around. You're up on
Okay.
you're up on like a catwalk overhead. What do? Do you just sneak by?
This is tough because, as stated earlier, it is my favorite genre. So I could just stay and watch.
Do you want to stay and watch?
Kind of, but I'm not going to.
All right.
I also want to play Street Fighter with my bros that we're escaping with. So I think we're going to sneak by.
All right.
Sneak by.
That's a 6.
Uh-oh. That's a 5.
Robot security guards.
Oh, no!
You have guns.
Can they be befriended if they're robots, or do they have no feeling of love?
That's kind of a question for the dice, I think.
No, it's very much a question for you because okay, so I can roll 2
Yeah.
dice. All right, befriending robots. You wanted me to just pick scientists. Befriend robots. 6.
You-
robot friends.
You have shown us kindness, human.
All right.
Truly, are we not all human here?
No. Here's the thing, robots.
They die. You've killed them because you've taken away their humanity.
No, I'm teaching them. I'm teaching them. Robots, I love you guys, but we're not all equally like humans. You see all those people in that
Yeah.
tower there? They're not humans. They're the reason you've ever felt any pain.
Activating murder mode.
Yeah, if you could, go ahead and let out that anger. That's a human thing to do.
We're only
Let out the
making
anger.
friends on this.
Oh, okay.
I got a 3.
I got 2 6s.
You got 2 6s. You have a murder bot skill. You have a skill for specifically unleashing murder bots on your enemies.
Befriending and then turning robots into murder bots. Awesome.
Good. This is extremely good. I'm very happy about
Murder
this.
bots. Level 3.
Carnage. Chaos. Things are exploding. Guards are shooting at you. Robots are shooting at guards. What do you do?
Oh my god.
Are you staying put? Are you making a run for it?
Hold on. Nope, can't think of a Smash Mouth lyric right now. I make the
Your
shape.
world is like on fire right now.
Yeah, the world is on fire. I make the shape of an L on my forehead
Yep.
at all the people who are dying, and I leave the robots to do the murdering, and we're gonna get out of here.
All right, roll me 1 dice to run for that elevator. I got a 5.
I got a 5 as well.
Noah,
Uh-oh.
do you know what my favorite genre of video game is?
I believe it's dating sim.
It is not dating sim.
Damn.
It is side-scrolling beat 'em up. And do you know what every side-scrolling beat 'em up has?
A boss.
An elevator level.
Oh no!
You get onto the elevator and it opens at a floor and 4 identically dressed guards run in and they drop their guns and they start pacing around like this. One of them grabs you in a full Nelson and they start throwing punches and you gotta kick a bunch to get out of it. Now you're surrounded by these guards that are trying to fight you. What do?
You know I befriend
I
them.
know you're gonna try and befriend them. I got 2 2s.
I got a 5.
All right,
I befriend the hell out of them.
you befriend these guards.
I am the most charismatic person to ever exist on this game show. It's like, we just keep trying to kill him, and he just keeps being super nice.
It turns out
I'm just like, croissants? Oh, yeah.
It turns out on this game show of violence, the real answer
It's friendship.
was love.
Friendship, yeah.
The elevator comes to the bottom floor. You are at the executive suite. It is very nice. There's a private bathroom. There's a bidet. There's a vending machine, and it's got, what's the rarest candy that it's got in the vending machine? Is it green tea Kit Kats?
Ew. Gross.
It's got like a rare candy from Pokemon.
There we go, and there's maybe some, what was it? Razzles?
It's got Razzles in it.
Yeah, it's candy and gum. You guys remember Razzles?
I'm not really. I don't, if I'm being honest.
I'm a million years old. Continue.
So what do? You're in this wide area. You see the president's room. You see the door to the president's office on the far end of this like elaborate executive suite. There are like assistants walking around, and they're kind of just like keeping to themselves. Your friends are like, we probably shouldn't be here. I don't know. Do you still need us? We're gonna head back.
No, we're escaping together as a team, guys.
All right, fine.
You guys are my friends. The scientist has his thing on his arm still. We have to save him.
The thing starts beeping as the panicked producers have pulled a lever, activating the wrist-mounted explosives. What do you do?
Oh no. What was in the vending machine?
Like Razzles, rare candies,
Not like, I don't know, hedge clippers.
maybe.
Hedge clippers, all right. I want to try to get the hedge clippers out of the vending machine.
That's a 5.
It's a 2. Crap! Snickers.
They get stuck. They get stuck.
Kicking. Ah!
You're running out of time. If they're stuck, you see them dangling. What do you do?
Oh,
Break the glass.
I kind of want to befriend the vending machine.
Yeah, it's a robot.
It's a robot. I could make it into a murder machine if I really wanted to.
It's not really more. It's more of just a machine than a robot.
I'm going to oh man, I'm good at making friends, not commanding my friends. Yeah, I'm going to shake it. I'll shake it vigorously.
That's 4.
It's a 1. Oh no, the vending machine.
The vending machine's actually activated a security alert that somebody is trying to steal candy from it.
I paid for those hedge clippers.
No, it's they're saying that you're tilting it. It's kind of like a pinball machine.
Oh no.
Oddly enough, the combos did fall out though. So if you want some
Oh,
combos,
sweet. Well, no, that would be stealing, Jeff.
well done. You passed my moral test. Security guards show up. It's an old man with a cane, and he just kind of comes and like, hey, you try to steal from the vending machine?
I'm befriending him.
I got a 1.
I got a 2.
He's eager to be your. You're just having fun.
Yeah, can you get? I paid for these hedge clippers. Can you please get these hedge clippers?
Okay, let me see what I can do.
What can he do?
No, there's nothing I can do.
Oh, come on, man. Ah.
And he kind of kicks it once. Roll me making friends to see if his friendship is enough to shake free these head
All right.
clippers.
All right. No, I rolled 2 1s. I rolled snake eyes.
Nah, I can write you a coupon for the money if you want, though.
Well, buddy, I need something like sharp, like real bad. Would you happen to have something? You don't happen to have like a sword cane, do you?
You know, I do have a sword
Oh,
cane,
sweet.
but I'm not legally allowed to use it unless it's like a high priority, like, kill mission. Can you convince me that it's a high priority kill mission?
Are you a robot?
I mean, aren't we all really in a way?
Well, then I will try this. I'm gonna try to. This is a kill mission. I super need it. I rolled a 6.
Oh, man. Really, in my heart, I feel like we're all just robots in one big galactic machine. So it's time to murder.
All right, give me the sword cane.
And he unleashes it, and it, ding.
All right, cool. What's going on with the wrist thing? Is it
It's
gonna
ticking down from like 10.
from like 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I cut his arm off
All right.
and then throw it into where the executive is.
I got the 6. So I'm gonna mark down that your friend is hurt. Your friend is grievously injured.
I didn't roll yet.
I know, but I got a skill though.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 4. So what? So I just cut his arm off and nothing happens.
You cut his arm off, but that doesn't change the fact that there's still like an explosive ticking down, and it's at like 7 seconds now.
Well, I was gonna throw it into the executive room.
You can try and kick it into the executive room.
No, all right. Power of kicking. I rolled a 4.
You kick it in the executive room, it blows the door off the hinges.
Oh, it doesn't kill him. Damn
Nope.
it.
Nope, you don't kill him.
All right.
Also, your friend is really badly hurt. Do you want to deal with that?
Yeah. Let me.
We're
try
making
to,
friends for that.
make
This
some
is a
friends.
gesture of kindness.
Yeah, because I did promise I'd get that thing off of him, and I did.
Yeah.
So I should get a bonus. I rolled a 6.
You cauterize the wound, but he's still like probably like kind of in shock
Yeah.
because he's lost a lot of blood.
I tie him up and I go up real close to his face and I go, "You're welcome."
Good, very good. Yeah, you activate it. You run into the president's office. There's just a chair, the empty, like the office chair with the back facing you, real dramatic like.
Okay. All right.
What do you do? You finally confronted the man responsible for this. What do you do?
See, yeah, I make friends is the smart move, but it's a murder game show, so like I should kill him because that's like I've been changed by the game.
Yeah.
So like my want for a good murder game show is interfering with my clearly knowledgeable skills. I'm going to have the old man robot, so I can use my 3 skill, just grab him and like detain him, so I can look into his eyes as I kill him.
So the robot grabs him and immediately yells out, "Kiva, get him!" And a tiger jumps out from a closet. Real Watchmen-like with that pink tiger thing.
I haven't even rolled yet.
So I'm going to roll wild animals.
All right. Be careful.
Yep, rolled off the table. That's a 2.
All right, I got jungle skills.
It's not an especially challenging
So
tiger.
Resisting tiger would be a jungle awareness in my opinion. So I'm rolling 2 dice, and I rolled 2 6s. I am a tiger trainer.
You have trained this tiger.
It's your time.
Guess what I'm going to do with my new tiger skills?
that?
I'm going to befriend this tiger.
All right.
I rolled a 5.
All right. I'm going to roll 1 dice to see if this tiger... I'm assuming you want the tiger to kill him? Or are you just trying to befriend the tiger?
This is just me befriending him.
You have befriended that
I've
tiger.
befriended the tiger. I am the most charismatic person to
In
ever
the
be on
world.
this show.
All right.
This is also how I play D&D. I never try to enter combat. It's just like, no, seduce.
All right, so you've got a tiger. You've got an old man with a sword cane.
Yes, a one-armed scientist.
One-armed scientist.
And 2 armed guards that I went to high school with.
Yeah.
Why haven't the army?
This is awesome.
You made a lot of friends today.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and intimidate this.
All right.
This guy, and it's like, tell me how I end the game
All right.
Batman voice.
in a Batman voice. Rolled a 2.
I rolled a 4. You have to kill me.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I don't.
What? That? You can't? Oh, it's so cool, though. That's so cool. I gave him an ultimatum, and he was like, no, I don't. That's so cool. Oh, this is the best murder game show I've ever concocted.
I make sure he lives forever. No. I condemn him to an eternity of life. I don't know what to do now because I feel like I've pretty much won.
Summon Cthulhu.
I take his job.
All right.
I'm gonna try to take his job.
Roll me to take his job if one of your skills applies.
Is he a
You-
tiger? No.
You have murder death bots. Like, you could presumably organize a pretty solid murder game show
Yes.
with your army of murder
All right,
robots.
so my robot skills is going to use this, and my tiger.
And I got a 5, so you
And-
need a 6.
All right. So basically, I'm trying to intimidate him using murder death robots into signing over this.
And the
this
tiger. You've got a lot of 3-point skills that you can use to intimidate here pretty
Yes.
solidly.
I'll use the tiger. I haven't used the tiger yet, so I'm going to use his own tiger to intimidate him into giving me his show that he worked so hard on. That's a 3.
That's a 3. I can't give you the show. It's a lot of contract negotiations that have to go. You can make your own murder death game show if you wanted, or you could just walk free and win the game.
We get the VCR.
You do get the VCR if you walk away.
Yeah, why don't I've done a lot though, and I haven't won a prize in a while.
Well, that's because you broke the rules. You went off the island. There was a whole. This is like the optional side quest where you get the real prize, which is your freedom. So like you weren't gonna get like prizes. You were
I
gonna.
poke him in the eye.
All right,
3.
you poke him in the eye.
All right, cool. That's what you get. That's what you get. How about that? That's my prize.
All right, that is a pretty good
Yeah,
solid
it stings,
prize.
right? My hand's dirty.
That's a solid prize.
So, I get real dramatic, and I'm like, I won't kill you.
Okay.
My tiger, on the other hand.
No, Kiva, no. Roll me to kill this man with your tiger.
I look at the tiger and I say, eat up from the feet. And so he's gonna kind of eat him.
Yeah,
like
right.
All right. I
Yeah,
rolled a
that tiger
5.
eats that. That tiger eats that old man.
Not the old
No, the
man.
executive.
No.
They're
Okay.
both old men.
All right. Does he? I'm gonna let him get up to
You have
like.
won your freedom.
Yes.
You have been taken off of the island. You're flown away on your helicopter by your friends who have repaired it.
Yes.
I need
Eating a
one-
ham sandwich.
I'm gonna need one last roll from you to finally win that Street Fighter tournament. Because now you've got what? 2 robots,
I have 2 robots.
2 friends from high school,
Yeah.
an old man,
A tiger.
you, a tiger,
One arm side.
and a one-armed side.
A
That's
one-armed
8 people.
side.
That's an 8-person tournament.
All right, we have an 8-person
You got an
tournament.
8-person tournament. You have a full Street Fighter tournament.
All right, sweet. All right. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a
I
4.
knocked out in the first round by a damn tiger.
Yeah. Turns out Kiva's got real skills.
Damn it! You just keep spamming the palm strikes. You suck. Learn combos.
No, button mash.
I put on Smash Mouth.
All right.
Yeah, Smash Mouth plays on my VCR as we leave in my
As
PT.
our face. I'm a believer. And that's game.
This is a great game.
I love this game so much. Noah, thank you so much for coming on the show and playing this game with me.
Yes,
This is a
thank you
blast.
so much for having me. Super fun game.
Thank you, everybody. Noah, real quick, before we wrap up, why don't you throw out some plugs, and then I will throw out some plugs, and we will call it a wrap.
Sure. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at TV's Noah. You can also follow Scott Holiday, who again looks a lot like me, and that's _ Scott Holiday, spelled like holla, not actually holiday. I don't know why. I just wanted to make it inconvenient. Check out the Stay Doomed show. We have done Who Done It. very recently, so be sure to check that out. It's a fantastic podcast on the Plus 2 Comedy YouTube page. And also check out Plus 2 Comedy Gaming on YouTube, where you can find Game the Gamer.
All right. And you can find me on Twitter at Party of One Pod. You can find the show at partyofonepodcast.com. What else do I have on here? Okay, I'm just going to run through all of my show notes. Thank you so much to MagFest for having us. This was a blast. Thank you all for coming out. This was a delight. You can, like I said, you can find me on Twitter at Party of One Pod. You can like the show on Facebook at facebook.com/partyofonepodcast.
Yes.
You can join the Party of One Discord at bit.ly/partyofonediscord.
Mm-hmm.
I also have another podcast called All My Fantasy Children, which is a character creation, storytelling, and world-building podcast powered by listener prompts. Every week, my best friend and I take a listener prompt. We turn it into a fantasy character and populate a shared universe one story at a time. You can find that at allmyfantasychildren.com. You can support the show on Patreon, patreon.com/partyofonepodcast. The show is produced and edited, as always, by Jeff Stormer and Jen Frank. Music for the show comes in the song Infinite Lives by Megaran, featuring the D&D Sluggers.
Ooh.
Anything else?
Check out episode 1 of this podcast featuring me.
Yes.
It's a wrestling episode. And
It is very good. You can reach me at partyofonepodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, thank you so much for listening. And thank you very much, MagLabs. Yay!